welcome back to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And so, I don't need the torch out anymore, as for starters. Um, so yeah, we literally don't need that anymore either, actually remove that. So yeah, we managed to grab not only your final bottles of Shadow Banished Wine last episode, but we also managed to grab another Iliad statue for Bacano, I think his name is. Yeah, Bacano, yeah. I don't know why I acted like I didn't exactly know what his name is, but you know, whatever, let's fucking push on, eh? So my yeah, my plan today is to get us down to Leyawiin. It's a bit of a boot, but you know, as we get us down to Leyawiin, we'll be able to crack on with the Leyawiin Mages Guild quest, and we'll see maybe we get to stick our nose into or stick our nose in places it's not it doesn't belong to see if we can find ourselves some more work to do. Look for witches work. I'd love to be able to play The Witcher on the channel, actually. That'd be fucking sick. I loved The Witcher 3. I've played about 50-ish hours of it, which I know is like pretty much baby hours, but I don't know, I think after, basically I kind of became a little bit of a completionist, and I was insistent on completing, the fuck is this? Oh, I know what this is. This is cool, actually. I'll show you this, actually. This is a cool place to go. I am behind my bed there's actually my original The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Cyrodiil map with the insert that's of the Shivering Isles. It's got like a little square sectioned off of the Shivering Isles map as well. And I wrote and marked on the map really cool places to go. And so I'm pretty sure this is one of them. And this is why I decided to mark it down. Oh, hang on. Let's get that torch back out.
Well, look
There's literally just necromancers doing some dodgy fucking shit in a chapel. Not on my fucking watch, my dude. Not on my watch. I'm getting very close to death. But yeah, I don't know. I just found this on accident when I was younger. I thought, what the fuck is this so cool? Because I was like fucking edgy teenager or some shit. But yeah, so yeah, I just thought it was cool. Get out of here. What the heavenly mace. His eyes, man, look at those eyes just fucking staring at you like, why didn't you help me? I died because of you, but not because of you, but you know what I mean. I love the fact that even though it has been desecrated, does not mean anything. Oh, your afflictions are banished, but I'm still infected with astral vapors. Yeah, that's just. I think it was because it was, you know, that same reaction I had when I saw it there. I was really surprised that there'd be a chapel out here of all places. But yeah, it's. That's got to be something they actually went out of their way to program it to do, because usually like things like this, if they're elevated and you can bang into them and they'll spin off crazy, like those torches just outside the arena, the entrance sort of like you know when you go into the arena to fight, there's those arena gates. There are torches above you that if you bonk into them, they go absolutely batshit crazy. It's brilliant. Nenalata, which is that one of the? Nah, it isn't one of the. So when I might come back and do this at some point. I just kind of want to book it down to Leyawiin. I could just go across the way and go to Bravil, but I'd kind of rather go to Leyawiin and then Breville, because if I go to Leyawiin and then Breville, it's closer to the Imperial City, so we don't have to walk so far to get back to civilization, so to speak, to where we need. Oh my god, no. Fuck you. Not dealing with your bullshit today, my dude. Yeah, we're close to the road. Maybe there's a guard or something that can help us out with a slight Minotaur problem. Alright, yes, down this way. On to Leyawiin. Ah, there's all these fucking alien ruins. I've all got. Ow. Excuse me. All these alien ruins. I'd love to go and explore them, but I just literally. Morhaime. Morhaime's not on the list either. Stop! Which way have I got stuck in this fucking hole here? Like that was just like a pit and I got pushed into it by a fireball. Mind me one more second. Let me just, I want to have a quick look. Vilverin. So there's a Vilverin on. Yes. Oh, fuck, willow lips. Fuck! Running away now! Running away, running away, running away now. Running away, what the fuck are you? What the fuck is that? Land Dreth. It's a fucking nightmare, that's what it is. Yeah, that is not something I've ever fucking seen, and not something I'm fucking dealing with. Good day, sir. Fuck that noise. Oh, later, courier miss. Yeah, Landrath's that's new to me. I think it's because I've played the game a lot, but I tend to play lower level characters because I get bored or distracted and trying to try some new build or something. So to play like a level 24 character is not something I've done very much of. Then maybe I've seen a Landreth, and it was like back in like 2007 or some shit. Oh, okay.
Your money.
Yeah, like I might have seen it in the past. Oh, just got fucking walloped.
Today you die.
I'm actually gonna use one of those strong health potions. Yeah, so obviously I might have seen a Landreth before, but like, but obviously it hasn't been. It has been a long while, I'd say, since I've seen it last. So yeah, they like fucking. I feel like a rat just sniped my XP, and I accidentally killed him as well. Yeah. So what do we need to do? We need to stick this Gates of Oblivion on our map, and say it's not a problem, because I'm really struggle. I really struggle with the Atronach, not Atronach, just the alligator-looking dudes. These guys, because of their shields, or at least the last time Daedroths, yeah, or at least the last time we went to Oblivion game, which granted was a long time ago. We did have a bit of an issue with the Daedroths and their shield that they keep casting on themselves. You Tiger Lily. Did I get Dragon Tongue there? Oh, I don't Dragon Tongue actually. I remember like I think the first time I ever got kicked out of the Mages Guild, I can't even remember why I got kicked out of the Mages Guild. I had to collect 20 dragon flowers, and I never went back to the Mages Guild on that playthrough because I just could not, for the life of me, fathom how you collected 20 dragon flowers, dragon's tongues or whatever they're called, just because they're like kind of difficult to kind of difficult to kill. Yes, kind of difficult to kill dragon tongue flowers. Now I found they were difficult to find, and I didn't realize that the oh my god, there's another one over here. Leyawiin is being sieged. What is this? What have you got? Whoa, that gave me a bit of Daedric, a bit of Conjuration XP. And the Sword of a Band Cuirass, which is the Cuirass's 18 and mine's 15. Mine's a little bit damaged though. For Nadia! Daedroth can suck my dick. I'm in a really weird mood. I've been in a weird mood all fucking day. I had to go to college today, and after college I've just been in a proper strange mood. There's another alien ruin down here. See, I gotta think, you know, I thought that Oblivion and Cyrodiil, sorry, Alpenia. That's not one on there either, but there's so many of these places that I want to try and explore. Oh, you fucking bastard. You fucking bastard. Yeah, there's so many of these places, these alien ruins. But yeah, after I got distracted thinking about alien ruins, I always used to think that Cyrodiil was landlocked. But then I thought about it like more recently, and I keep like stretching over to look at the map on my wall. It can't be landlocked if there are two coastal cities. There's both Leyawiin and Anvil are coastal cities, so you can't be a landlocked city region. I don't know. I just imagined it being landlocked in the center of Tamriel. Is Tamriel the continent, or is that the universe, like the plane of existence, so to speak? I don't fucking know. But yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I just thought that, you know, there's like Skyrim to the north, etc., etc. Just assumed there'd be Black and March. What's going on in Black and March? But yeah, so I just assumed that's how it was. But obviously, with the two coastal cities, that definitely cannot be the case. Sticky, sticky. Is that because it's like fucking night time?
What can I do? Kolovia is dotted with isolated farms and settlements, with most of the population in the coastal margin.
That's not a rumor, that's just a fucking
You too.
geographical fact. What actual time is it? Oh, it's because it's 11 PM. I got really confused about the time. That's why everyone's not outside. Look at this fucking place. Obviously, also when I was young, I was impatient, so I never really took the time to walk around the place. But I've never fucking seen this one either. It's not on the map either, on the list, but like, I just want to explore these places. I might just base myself in fucking Leyawiin for like 60 videos so we can... there's a troll. It's a troll! In the dungeon! Name the film! But it's pretty fucking obvious as if you've seen the film. Which, you know, is the single most stupid statement I've ever fucking uttered in my life. Everything is obvious if you know the answer. If you didn't know that, it's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for you Americans, because I actually have no idea why that was actually renamed. Because it was not just a film as well. I'm pretty sure the book was released in America as Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone as well. And definitely like half of the games as well, because I definitely had a pirated copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the Game Boy. Totally like a totally legitimate copy. That just somehow worked on my UK Game Boy. Oh, my Europe Game Boy, sorry, because I guess it's done by um, region, not country.
What do you want? Orc named Mazoga says she's a knight. I doubt it. The Count wants it looked into. Why don't you talk to him? The Count appears for audiences in the county hall near the throne weekdays between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m.
That's not a terrible place to start.
You can speak to the Count near the...
Okay, I thought he might have something else to say.
Have you been near Rosentia Galenus' house recently?
Ooh, this is another good one.
Smells horrible. Like she left some meat out to spoil.
Yeah, we can do that as well. That's not terrible.
Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray.
It's all about, looks and stuff. Oh, sorry, I don't want to see that again. Alright, let's find ourselves a place to stay for the night, because holy moly, we are low on health, out of mana, etc, etc. Guess I could stay in the, oh yes, another athletics point, that's cool. Could stay in the, ooh, a bit of chug in there, the loading in the city. Well, I could stay in the Mages Guild, but I don't like staying in the Mages Guild because they didn't seem to stick enough beds in the Mages Guilds. So it's like, yeah, they never didn't seem to stick enough beds in the Mages Guild, so that I feel like I'm stealing someone else's bed whenever I do that. Let's see, Three Sisters Inn is probably a good place to go. Might be a little more expensive than the Five Claws Lodge or something like that, or the other place in here. If it can be made or found, you can buy it and buy or sell it at best goods and guarantees will match any competitor's offer. Arcana Restored. Arcana Restored, a handbook. Wapna Nustra Praeceptor Emeristus. From the first, makest thou the mana fountain to be primed with pure gold. For from pure gold only may the humours be rectified, and the pure principles coaxed from the chaos of pure power. Droppest thou then the pure gold upon the surface of the mana fountain, takest thou exceeding great care to safeguard yourself from the insalubrious tempests of the mana fountain, for through such assaults may one's health be utterly blighted. Form of the second, I'm pretty sure I said from the first. Form of the second, make sure that thou hast with you this excellent manual, so that thou might speak the necessary words straight away and without error, so that thou not in carelessness can cause thyself and much else to discorporate and disorder the world with your component humours. Form the third, take in hand the item to be restored and hold it forth within the primed fountain, murmuring all the while the appropriate phrases which are to be learned most expeditiously and faultlessly from this manual, and this manual alone, notwithstanding the vile calumnies of Carnisan and Rator, whose bowels are consumed by my envy of my great learning, and who do falsely give testament to the efficiencies of their own manuals, which are in every way inferior and steeped in error. Form the fourth, proceed to heal thyself of all injuries, or to avail yourself of the healing powers of the temples and healers, for though the agonies of Manacost must be borne by any who would restore a prized arcana to its full potency, yet it is not wise that suffering be endured unduly, nor does the suffering in any way render the potency more sublime, notwithstanding the foolish speculations of Countess and Armata, whose faults and wickedness are manifest, even to the least learned of critics. That was so much shit. But it basically is talking about, I guess, quite an archaic method of restoring enchanted items.
Greetings to you.
No,
Well,
greetings to you.
You found the three sisters. Beds and food. Not cheap, but you get what you pay for.
Sorry,
I am Shuravi, the sister that works and worries.
your voice
Shamada is
just
sweet
changed.
and decorative. Shomara is dumb as a post, but she can cook, at least.
Her voice changed mid-sentence.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk. I have just the thing for you. A lovely suite on the second floor for only 40 gold a night. Quite a steal. Interested? Of course you will. You'd be silly not to. It's just up the stairs there. Second floor, the east wing. All the comforts of home. Goodbye.
Second floor East Wing, this being an American-made game. This is the second floor, not the first floor, and this is the excuse me. This is the third floor. So let's go in on the East Wing. Like a nice bedroom. See, this is quite inconsistent in this game. In some inns, the food was marked as stolen. In other inns, the food is marked as, like it is in here, takeable. It's obviously like based on whatever. I used to play this game, and I'd have like a set of clothes that I'd wear to bed, so to speak, and I just, I don't know, I used to play this game so many hours, and I just proper role play it. It was ridiculous. Alright, so let's just repair our shit. So that's probably level 70 armor, isn't it? Yes. Alright, let's have a rest. For yeah, let's just go for 8 hours. It's 9 o'clock, and we can go to all the shops, sell off all our excess shit, and get ready to look into the Mage's Guild quest. Oh, I leveled up as well. I forgot about that. Let's get 2 points of intelligence. Total magicka, because we need that. 3 points of speed and 2 points of strength to knock us over a little bit further. So now we have 100 magicka. We are fucking hell. That made me jump. You see this this planter? Yeah, when I was turning around to Saga, so we opened the door, and I was like here, and I went to close the door, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I thought that was a person, and that, like, I'd never seen that sort of happen. So I was just we were a bit confused.
It's you. Hi.
It's you. Hi. Alright, so it always rains in Leyawiin. It is literally like the rainiest fucking place in the universe. Also, the compass in Leyawiin is buggy because it doesn't lock you your compass and say there's nothing around you like it does in a lot of the other cities. Or at least I think that's how it works in the cities. And there's a Fighter's Guild, sorry, I was biting my lip because I had something. Yeah, sorry, that was a weird voice crack there. How I just kind of sorry, I had a bit of shit, sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm losing the plot. I had a bit of a panicky sort of. I can't really call that a panic attack because I don't have panic attacks, but it was like I just couldn't focus, and I'm just chatting fucking shit now.
May the wind be on your back. The dividing line between a live hero and a dead one is a sharp sword. Get the best you can afford from Tunzius.
This man is like stuck.
Because you don't want to be on the dead guy's side of the line, do you?
Sure, no, I don't want to be on the dead side of the line.
All right. I can't argue with that. What nonsense! What a gracious! What a hero! What a damn joke! I won't fight you. Not now. My life is drab and wretched by comparison.
I don't know why I'm doing
You
this.
think that's... I salute you. Don't waste your flattery on me. I'm with you completely. Have a look around.
Yeah, I don't know why I bothered with that. Alright, so he's got 52 disposition and apprentice of that, so we'll try and see if we can get 55 out of him. Let's start with the ebony arrows, I guess. Because if we do one ebony arrow and he's okay with it, we can try like a slightly higher price. So yeah, so let's try 59%. Yeah, it's okay with 59, so we'll bump it to 64%.
You're trying to drive me out.
I say so 62%.
An excellent bargain.
Can I push? So 63%, however.
Make me a better...
No, 62 is the minimum, or the maximum he'll go for. Alright, yeah, so, I mean, he's only got fucking 800 gold anyway, so going any higher, I wouldn't get anything off of him to really fair anyway.
You've got a...
So he's got 800 gold to spend, in quotation marks, because he doesn't actually have 800 gold to spend. I've got 3 daggers, which should be 2,400 gold, so 2,400 gold. I can't sell him 3 at once. However, for whatever reason, I can sell him 1, I can sell him 2, I can sell him 3. Don't ask me how it works, that's just how it works.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Give him the tan mug, fuck it. And the yarn as well, you can have. Okay, so Destrene's cleaver. It's like a ebony double-handed axe. So a short sword, usual sort of array of bullshit. Take ourselves and a couple extra repair hammers as well. What else have we got in our inventory? Jewelry, a shit ton of potions. We should try and find like a general store or something like that. Try and get rid of some of these ingredients and the yes, best goods and guarantees. I remember this guy. I remember his handbill that we saw at the beginning of the episode, or the end of the last episode. No, at the beginning of this episode.
Yes.
Or just a second ago. I can't fucking. How do I recognize you?
Gundala's guarantees everything almost free. At best goods and guarantees, retail service at warehouse prices.
Something tells me that in this kind of environment of a game, there's not going to be so much warehouse and wholesale. Sorry, I just had a small
I
drink.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Take his. Oh, hang on, actually. A journeyman, so we might not be able to. We'll try 58.
Make me a bet.
But I didn't think that because he's a journeyman, whereas the other guys,
You drive a
yeah, that's not too bad. Nihilism is the magic one. Magic pants, sell for 1,000. Ring of Shadows. I'll keep the Ring of Shadows purely because I want to see if we can get 100% chameleon on like some kind of goofy set of gear. I'll sell that. I don't really need these ones for poison, detect life. Don't really need dispel. Don't really know what it does. No, I think dispel's like it gets rid of like negative effects from spells and shit. Installation potions, respite. Don't really need them. Shock shield.
That's a good deal.
Poison, strong poison, potion of agility. Yeah, don't need those. Strong dispel potion, strong feather potion, insulation, intelligence, personality, weak potion of feather, weak potion of feather,
Excellent.
weak potion of fatigue, weak potion of fire shield, frost shield.
That seems a fair price.
Airport, get the fuck out. Bradliff, get the fuck out of my inventory. Cloud funnel cap, get out.
A good bit of gold.
Ectoplasm, flax seeds, fire salts, Kinseg.
You've
just listing ingredients that we're selling at this point.
That. You an ex. You got a great deal there. A fine trip. You. An excellent bargain.
Yeah, take the shield. Spell, dispel, electrocution. Don't really want. Yeah, you can get rid of that as well. You can have that. You can have ice bolt. You can have immolating blast. You can have summon the skeletal hero. You can have the superior covalescence. Alright, that is a fair amount of all the crap that's in our inventory gotten rid of. Also managed to grab a couple of mercantile skill points, at least one. I think it's just one. That's still pretty good.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
What is it now?
What is it now? Yeah, the next thing we need to do is go to the chapel, get ourselves cured of the horrendous astral vapors that we currently seem to be still suffering from, even though we did manage to pray at that dodgy chapel.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. You see our magic is ticking up again.
I'm Avras Aras. I'm the priest of Zenithar at the
I don't think I've ever
Leyawiin
really
Chapel.
spoken to priests in this game yet.
What
Sell
can I
spells.
interest you in?
Jesus, do you imagine that? Just having a cure disease spell. A cure paralysis spell. Can you use? Oh, it's a one-touch spell. That's why. 143. I actually might buy that. I'm gonna buy that anyway. So that. Yeah. If I have that. You know what? Actually, this wouldn't be a terrible idea either. So we got a couple of extra spells here. So yes, I cannot currently use Yes, I cannot currently use. Where is it? Cure disease. However, we will one day. And also, the one other way we're going to get there is we're going to. This has a lower cost mana cost than heal minor wounds. Heal minor wounds, and then what we're going to do.
Be seeing you.
How much does that actually give me? So we're about a little bit off to being equal for restoration. Yeah, it's going to be annoying to watch how, but I won't do it. I won't do it too much on screen. I might actually do that off camera between the two parts maybe, and just spam this spell purely because it would give me a level up basically entirely based around willpower, and willpower is not the one that I want. Okay, we need to get a level up that is based entirely around intelligence. So if we get an intelligence based level up, we get a shit ton of extra magicka. So I need to keep using intelligence, which is conjuration, alchemy, and mysticism. Let us have a think tank. Mr. Man,
What can I do? Let's
do you happen
business.
to have... I don't think you do. So I'm going to waste a shit ton of money to get those back. And by waste a shit ton of money, it's not really that much money, but you know what I mean. Because I want to test something, question mark. That's not where I wanted to be. Basically, my theory is I want to see if I can get a shit ton of points in... No, it won't work because it's only based on your major skills, isn't it? I'm lost. I'm just kind of walking around like a fucking madman casting Respite. Yeah, I think the level ups are like only... So I have to use Conjuration or Mysticism, but I don't have a Conjuration or Mysticism major skill. I never actually like properly looked at this helmet, it's kind of cool. It's alright, I got distracted. Alright, so we are right next to the major skill, that's the Blackwood Company. I might do a playthrough at some point where we do the Blackwood Company, sorry. I actually don't know what I said initially, but I might do a playthrough at one point where we deal, where I want to do the, oh.
Yeah, buy a goddamn book. It's a bookstore, ain't it? Don't just go peeking at them. Buy one. I'm Buga Grabol, and I say you better buy a goddamn book. And right away, damn it.
What a card, what a card.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Anal of the Fire Nexus, which is resist fire for 100% for 5 seconds on self, fire damage for 100 points in 30 feet for 3 seconds on touch. What the fuck? That is insane. 17 copies of Darkest Darkness. What the fuck? Nerevar, Moon and Star. These books tend to be magic based skill books. So, as far as I'm aware, it's probably going to be a good buy. The old ways and the new.
You drive.
I mean, these are all good things as
Thanks.
well to buy. Like the varieties
You
of
too.
data tend to be, a fucking lusty Argonian maid behind a cabinet. Arcana restored. Ah, it's not what I thought it was. Oh, we got copies of varieties of data anyway. Or maybe I've already read varieties of data. Oh, I can't remember. Alright, let's, we'll just, keep wasting money on books. Thief and Virtue. Alright, that wasn't what I thought it would do. Never. I'm a moron. Let's just proceed to the Mages Guild and get this shit on the road. Get this show on the road. Because we've been recording for 40 minutes. What the fuck? Where's the time going? Basically, my idea was we grab a bunch of food that gives you bunch of food that gives. Also, you guys probably can't see shit, so let's correct that quickly. Yeah, grab a bunch of food that gives. Why is there a barrel of this shit in it in the fucking kitchen? Bunch of shit food that gives. Grab a calcinator, why not? Let's fucking go all out. Go whole hog. And then, we just create a bunch of. We just create a bunch of potions with these effects on them to get levels in. Oh, we appear to have crashed. Give it a second, see if it comes back. If not, I'm pretty sure I have the. Yeah, it doesn't look like. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it proper crashed. It just booted back to